Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss examples of nuclear reactions. Nuclear reactions, as we know that in such type of reactions, the nucleus get converted into the another nucleus. In nuclear reaction, the nucleus which undergoes the reaction is called target nucleus. The particle by which the bombardment takes place is called projectile particle, and the nucleus which is the product in the nuclear reaction is called as product nucleus, and the particle ejected or emitted are called ejectiles. So when we have to study the nuclear reactions, we must focus over the projectile and ejectile. These are very important to remember the nuclear reaction. Let's start with the alpha induced reaction. Alpha induced reaction means these are the reactions which are induced by the bombardment of alpha particle. On the basis of the nature of ejectile, these alpha induced reactions are further categorized into the following categories. For example, alpha proton reaction. Alpha proton reaction means these are the reaction in which alpha particle is our projectile and proton is our ejectile. One more thing we should remember here: to explain the nuclear reactions, we should know the nature of projectile particle and the ejectile particle. Nature in the sense of what is the mass of this projectile particle as well as the mass of ejectile particle, and the charges present on the projectile particle as well as the ejectile particle. For example, here the alpha particle is the nucleus of helium, and we know that the mass number of helium is 4, and in nucleus 2 protons are present, hence +2 is the charge. So this one is the representation of the alpha particle, whereas proton is the nucleus of hydrogen because only one proton is present in the nucleus, and hence its nucleus we call proton. Here 1 is the mass number because only one proton is present, and 1 plus a charge is present. So this one is the representation of proton or the hydrogen nucleus. In the first example, alpha proton reaction, the projectile alpha particle is bombarded on aluminium 27. Again, we should know the mass number and the atomic number of some elements so that this will be little bit easy to remember. Here aluminium 27 is bombarded with helium and it gives silicon 30 and proton as ejectile particle. In the characteristics of nuclear reaction, we studied the momenta on the left hand side of the nuclear reaction is equal to the momenta on the right hand side. This we can say that the nuclear reactions are balanced reaction. Now in terms of what we can say the nuclear reactions are balanced reaction. So to factors we have to consider. The first one is the mass on the left hand side, mass on the right hand side, and then the charges on the left hand side and charges on the right hand side. So mass here we represent with the mass number, for example 27 and 4 for the alpha particle, and charges we represent with the help of atomic numbers. For example aluminium 13, because 13 protons are present, so plus 13 charge is present over the aluminium nucleus. Helium nucleus, in which only 2 protons are present, hence plus 2 charge. So this one is the atomic number. So hence in the nuclear reaction, the mass and the atomic number on the left hand side is equal to the mass and atomic number on the right hand side. So on the basis of this simple points, we can remember the nuclear reaction. Now this reaction in which the aluminium 27 is bombarded with helium. So first take the sum of masses of these two nucleus, for example 27 plus 4 31, and then masses and then the atomic numbers. 13 plus 2 means 15. Here also the mass number of the product 30 plus 1 means 31 and 14 plus 1 means 15. When we bombard helium on aluminium, and this one is the reaction in which the ejectile particle is a proton. So first write down the proton. Now on the basis of the name of reaction, we know that this one is the reaction in which our projectile particle is alpha particle and ejectile is the proton. So first write down the reactant on which you are going to bombard the projectile particle. Aluminium is bombarded with helium. After this, write down the ejectile particle first, because we know that on the basis of this type of reaction, here proton is given, so first write down the ejectile proton. Now to balance the reaction in terms of mass number and the atomic number, the total mass of the left hand side we have to reduce with 1 unit. 31 minus 1 means 30. In the same way, reduce the atomic number, reduce the sum of atomic numbers of the left hand side or the reactants by again 1 unit. So 15 minus 1 becomes 14, and we know that the atomic number 14 is of silicon, so our product will be silicon. Now take a look on the next example. Here again helium is bombarded with fluorine. Take the sum of mass numbers. 19 plus 4 means 23. Atomic number 9 plus 2 means 11. Write down the proton, because proton is our ejectile, so we wrote here proton. Now reduce the mass number and atomic number again by 1. 23 is the total mass of the reactant, reduce it by 1, so 22. 11 is the total atomic number of the reactant, reduce it by 1, so it becomes 10, and we know that with atomic number 10 the element is argon. And here this nuclear reaction we can represent in the form of Bethe notation. In the Bethe notation, we know that we have to enclose projectile and ejectile in the bracket, and on the left hand side we have to place the target nucleus, and on the right hand side we have to place the product nucleus. This one is again the Bethe notation of this reaction. Now another type of reaction is the alpha particle neutron reaction. In this type of reaction, again projectile particle is alpha particle and ejectile is the neutron. We know that on neutron there is no charge. Neutron is neutral in nature, but it has the mass as of the proton, hence its mass is 1. So in such type of reaction, the ejectile particles are neutron. In the example, here beryllium is bombarded with the helium. In the same way, take the sum of mass number, take the sum of atomic numbers, and as this one is the neutron, the only mass number will be reduced by 1 unit of the product nucleus, but the atomic number will remain same because there is no charge present over the neutron. Hence 4 plus 2, it will become 6 as it is. So this one is the nucleus of carbon. This one is the Bethe notation of this reaction. Another example, here the aluminium 27 is bombarded with alpha particle, neutron is the ejectile, and if we get the product nucleus is of phosphorus with atomic number 15. Next type of reaction is the proton induced reaction. Proton induced reaction. In proton induced reaction, the first type, proton neutron reaction, means neutron is our ejectile. So this one is the example of this type of reaction. Here boron is bombarded with hydrogen with the emission of a neutron. Take the sum of mass number 11 plus 1 12, atomic number 5 plus 1 6. Write down first neutron, its mass 1, charge 0. So only the mass number will be less by 1 unit. So 11 plus 1 12 minus 1 means 11, but the atomic number of the product nuclei will be same, the total of atomic numbers of the reactor means 5 plus 6, so 6, hence it is the nucleus of carbon. Now the next type of reaction is proton deuterium reaction. Here proton is our projectile and deuterium is ejectile. Deuterium is the isotope of hydrogen having mass number 2 and atomic number 1. In this example, beryllium is bombarded with proton and ejectile is deuterium. Take the sum of mass number and atomic number. Mass number will become 9 plus 1 10. Atomic number will become 4 plus 1 5. So the mass number of the product nuclei will be less by 2 unit and atomic number will be less by 1 unit. So 10 minus 2 means 8 and 5 minus 1 means 4. So again this one is the isotope of beryllium. Next type of reaction is proton alpha reaction. In this reaction, proton is our projectile particle and alpha is our ejectile particle. During the nuclear reaction, alpha particle is emitted. In this example, nitrogen is bombarded with proton and helium is the ejectile particle. In this reaction, the mass number of the product nucleus is reduced by 4 unit and atomic number will reduced by 2 unit. The total mass of the reactant is 14 plus 1 15, which will be reduced by 4 unit means 11. Atomic number 7 plus 1 means 9, which will be reduced by 2 means 6. So we get the nucleus of carbon. This one is the another type of reaction in which the ejectile is the radiation and this radiation is the gamma radiation. Projectile particle is proton. Here aluminum is bombarded with proton, and as this one is the radiation, the product nucleus possesses the same mass and atomic number as the sum of mass number of the reactant and the atomic number of the reactant. For example, mass number of aluminum is 27. Here proton is particle, so mass number will be 1. 27 plus 1, 28. So it will remain as it is 28. Atomic number of aluminum 13 and the atomic number of hydrogen 1 means 14. So it will remain as it is 14, and the nucleus with the 14 protons is of the silicon. So this one is our product. These are the Bethe notations for these reactions. Now the next type of reaction is the deuterium induced reaction. In the previous we said that deuterium is the isotope of hydrogen. Here the mass number of deuterium is 2 and atomic number 1. The first type of deuterium induced reaction is deuterium proton reaction. In this reaction, deuterium is our projectile and proton is our ejectile. So the product nuclei will form with the less number of mass number by 1 and atomic number less by 1 unit. Here deuterium is bombarded with deuterium and we get the another isotope of hydrogen with mass number 3. This one is the Bethe notation. Deuterium neutron reaction. Here the ejectile particle is a neutron. Carbon is bombarded with deuterium. As this one is the ejectile, the mass number will be reduced only by 1 unit, but the atomic number will remain same. 12 plus 2 is the mass total of mass number of the reactant, which will becomes 13, and 6 plus 1 is the sum of atomic numbers of the reactant, so it will remain 7 as it is because neutron doesn't carries any charge. Next type of deuterium induced reaction is deuterium alpha reaction. So in this reaction, alpha particle is the ejectile. So the product nuclei possesses the mass number less by 4 unit and atomic number less by 2 unit. Now the neutron induced reaction. As these are the neutron induced reaction, here neutron is our projectile. On the basis of projectile, there are different types of nuclear reaction. For example, neutron proton reaction. We have to follow the same procedure to remember the reaction. This one is again neutron reaction, but here one neutron is bombarded, and during the nuclear reaction 2 neutrons are emitted. So we have to take the sum of mass number of 2 neutron, and there is no charge on the neutron. Neutron alpha particle reaction. Here the ejectile particle is alpha particle. Neutron gamma reaction. In this, gamma radiation is ejectile. Arrow is missing here. Next type of reaction is the gamma induced reaction. Means such type of reactions are induced by the interaction of gamma radiation with the target nucleus. There is no charge and any mass of the radiation. So the nature of nucleus, product nucleus, will depends totally on which one is our ejectile particle. Here proton is the ejectile particle. So in such type of reaction, the product nuclei possesses the mass number less by 1 unit as well as atomic number less by 1 unit. This one is the gamma neutron reaction. Here neutron is our ejectile. Here is gamma radiation bombarded with beryllium, so its mass number will be 8 and atomic number will be 4. So we will get the isotope of beryllium. So this is all about the nuclear reactions. In these nuclear reactions, we studied the nuclear reactions induced by different particle. For example, reactions induced by alpha particle, reaction induced by neutron, reaction induced by deuterium particle, reaction induced by proton, and reaction induced by gamma radiation. To remember nuclear reactions, we must know the nature of projectile particle and the ejectile particle and some elements with their mass number and the atomic number. On the basis of this information, the nuclear reactions we can easily remember. Thank you. Next topic of this discussion is the Q values of nuclear reactions. We know that nuclear reactions are the reactions in which one nucleus get converted into another nucleus, and these nuclear reactions are associated with energy change. The energy change accompanied with the nuclear reactions is called Q values. So the definition of Q values of nuclear reaction is it is the energy change associated with the nuclear reaction. The equation of the nuclear reaction is incomplete without the mention of Q values. So the complete equation for the nuclear reaction includes the Q value. The energy change means the Q values of nuclear reactions may be positive or negative, and this energy change is expressed in mega electron volt. On the basis of the energy change, the nuclear reactions are of two types: exergic reactions and endorgic reactions. Exergic reactions. The nuclear reactions in which the energy released during the nuclear reaction, such type of reactions are called exergic reaction. As the energy liberated or released, the Q value of such type of reaction is positive. In the exergic reaction, the energy is produced at the cost of mass loss during the nuclear reaction. In the exergic reaction, the total mass of reactant is always greater than the total mass of product. So during the nuclear reaction, the loss of mass from reactant to product takes place, and this lost mass get converted in the energy, and this conversion we can observe on the basis of Einstein's equation E is equal to mc square, that energy and mass relationship. Another type of reactions are called endorgic reaction. These are the nuclear reactions which require energy to occur, means energy we have to provide for the nuclear reaction. So during the nuclear reaction, energy is absorbed. As the energy absorbed, the value of this energy is negative, and hence Q value is negative. the absorbed energy is resulted in the increase in mass of the products, and hence in endogenic reaction the mass of reactant is always less than the mass of product. Again, the gain in mass of a product is related to the energy absorbed by this energy mass relationship. Calculation of Q values. To calculate Q value means energy change associated with the nuclear reaction. We should know the masses of reactant and the product. Means we can calculate the Q values on the basis of masses of reactant and product. We have to follow some rules to calculate the Q values of the nuclear reaction, and these rules are: calculate the masses of reactant and product which we express in atomic mass unit, means AMU, masses of reactant and masses of product. Then take the difference between the mass of a reactant and the mass of product, and which again we express in AMU. Now calculate the Q values by using the following formula. Q values is equal to difference in masses of reactant and product into 931.5 mega electron volt. Here 1 atomic mass unit is equal to 931.5 mega electron volt. The calculation of Q values we can explain by taking this example. Calculate the Q value for the following nuclear reaction, and this one is the nuclear reaction alpha proton type nuclear reaction. Alpha particle is our projectile which we bombard on nitrogen, and ejectile particle is hydrogen, and oxygen is our product nucleus. Write down the given data. The masses given for nitrogen, helium means alpha particle, oxygen and hydrogen. The mass of nitrogen is 14.0031 AMU. Mass of helium is 4.0026 AMU. Mass of oxygen is 16.9991 AMU, and mass of hydrogen is 1.00781 AMU. Solution. In solution, first we will write the given data. Masses of the elements given in the numerical or in the example, and by following the rules for the calculation of Q values we can calculate the Q value. The first step for the calculation of Q values, take the sum of masses of reactants. Here our reactants are nitrogen and helium, so take the sum of mass of nitrogen and mass of helium. Mass of nitrogen is 14.0031, mass of helium is 4.0026. The sum is 18.0057 AMU. In the same way, take the sum of masses of product, mass of oxygen and mass of proton. The sum is 18.0069 AMU. Now take the difference in the masses of reactant and product. 18.0057 minus 18.0069. The difference is minus 0.0012 AMU. For this reaction, mass is increased by an amount 0.0012 AMU, and hence equivalent amount of energy is absorbed, that is the reaction is endogenic. means mass of product is greater than the mass of a reactant. As the mass of product is greater than the mass of reactant, this reaction is endogenic reaction with the negative Q values. Now Q value is equal to difference in the masses of reactant and product into 931.5. Our difference in the masses is minus 0.0012 into 931.5, and it will becomes minus 1.1178 mega electron volt. This way we can calculate the Q values for the nuclear reactions on the basis of the masses given. Thank you.